What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and the race to world first, the race to classic world first of TBC tier 5 content was insane. It literally came down to 1 minute. Both guilds that were on the last boss were legitimately fighting them at the same time, pulled within seconds of each other. And this was crazy. Two different strategies, wildly different strategies. One guild, Beef Bar versus Progress, came down to the wire. And so today we're going to break that all down for you guys. And we do have Stra, the enhancement shaman from Progress, in the chat with us today as we break this down. So if you like this video, or if you like this sort of coverage and you're excited for speed runs in TBC, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, as well as make sure to check out Stra's channel. Stra, of course, on YouTube, and Stra, of course, on Twitch. I'll have those both linked in the description. Let's dive right in. What up, brother?
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. First of all, grats.
Yeah,
I had a feeling you would win.
yeah. You said a couple of times. It was really close though.
Yeah, that was crazy close. You guys were like literally neck and neck. And
yeah.
And you guys did way more skips actually.
Yeah, we did. We also went for more of a like a balanced composition, I guess, compared to the warlock stacking.
Yeah, do you think that helped or hurt?
I mean, after we saw them, we kind of discussed it, right? But I think we were pretty confident in our comp for like doing all the skips and the way we kind of approached it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think the warlock comp is going to be the way to go for speed runs?
I think so, yeah. Definitely with like thresh requirements and stuff. Like the warlocks are just too strong.
Yeah, the overall damage from that many warlocks is actually kind of insane.
yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, so first of all, as we get started, I'll let you introduce yourself, but everybody, we've got Stra in here, where we're gonna watch his POV. Stra, of course, I'll have it linked in the in Twitch chat and stuff, and also link your Twitch. We're gonna finally have a shaman POV, enhancement shaman POV, and then from Beef Bar, we're also gonna watch Beef Bar from Wolfgar's POV, which is obviously a warlock because they brought 10 billion warlocks.
Yeah.
Spotify decided to stop playing, but that's fine. So yeah, do you want to introduce yourself and say who you are, I guess?
Yeah, sure. I go by Stra online. I joined Progress, I would say probably like 6 weeks ago or something. The first week of PTR basically, and yeah, so I'm still a trial there, grinding the ranks, you know, and I did my first race ever, and we got the world first, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Right? What a good way to like come in the first time.
Yeah, definitely.
And oh, there was something that was on my mind, but oh yeah, I know, like, because I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. I know some people are gonna be like, oh, world first happened 17 years ago or whatever. World first classic race.
Yeah.
Yeah, in classic. So whatever. You guys decided to start with SSC, and is there a reason you guys chose to start with SSC over TK?
I think it,
There we go.
like for us, it was just more obvious, to be honest. I don't know why Cellbreakers would start TK, to be fair, but yeah, like this is how we practiced it for a long time, and like we of course had to be flexible on the like release in case we got griefed by Horde or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting to happen outside.
Yeah, but we had, I think we had pretty alliance dominated, yeah, basically all the layers on the server, so it went pretty fine, and yeah, like going to TK is less griefable than going to SSC, like when you're Hearthstone and stuff, right? Yeah.
Yeah, getting back into TK, like, yeah, Hearthing and going to TK. So you didn't You didn't rocket boots here, or you do? Or you just need to wait to water walk more people?
Yeah. So I'm just I'm still just waiting a bit to make sure everyone gets what they need.
How? So on the earlier versions of the PTR, when you did this water walking skip, you were, even with water walking, the ads would spawn instantly. Did they nerf that, or is it if you just move fast enough? Because I see some people did die here, and you try to get everyone on pipes. So.
Oh yeah, so we all use slow fall, as you obviously can see.
Yeah.
And like the reason they died, I think it was the weasel. Sorry for calling out, bro. But I think he forgot to use slow fall. So he like took damage or got into the water, and that's when you spawn it. You don't spawn it when you're water walking. You spawn it when you dip.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why we use water walking and slow fall. So the pipes have nothing, like they don't impact anything.
Yeah,
so it's all about staying on top of the water.
So you guys actually end up losing quite a bit of time here because of that.
Yeah. Because they spawned fish, we, like, all of us had to wait to make sure they despawned. Yeah, and also for the rests to come out.
Yeah,
because if you rest while yeah, but if you rest while they're in water, they will spawn it no matter how fast they take the rest. And if anyone is in proximity, they will get into combat and die as well. So we have to just stay put for.
Have they still not fixed, if you res on this platform for lurker, that you take the damage? I guess because it's just the fish now, because you guys haven't cleared the other stuff. But like, if you res here, will it summon fish? Probably not.
I haven't seen it recently, but it definitely was a thing.
Yeah. And then, well, I guess we'll get to this one actually. So you guys do the old, basically the private server strat, and Beefbar did the same thing where like you jump into the water and you jump out, and you can do it fast enough that the fish don't spawn and attack you.
Yeah, for the range, right?
Yeah.
So like it takes like a split second for them to spawn, and then they usually don't spawn on top of you, and they have to travel. Yeah. So as long as you just dip just before the spout is about to hit you, you should be fine. I
think it's either someone in Tetsu's POV or maybe someone in Beefbar's POV gets actually hit by the spout.
Really?
Yeah, I remember watching it back because I was watching the skips last night, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
The amount of the amount of trash you skip. You guys did an insane amount of skips where you actually ended up doing. Here, let me check the exact numbers. You guys. You guys do 42 million damage in trash damage. Beefbar did 50, and to clear everything, it's 90. So you skipped half the rate.
Yeah, I know. I think it's a lot of fun, to be honest. Doing the skips, we definitely spent our time PTRing and trying to find creative ways to go as fast as we can. Yeah.
I think you guys did a really good. I mean, the ones that I wanted to try and really was excited about and seeing you guys do was the hunter skips in TK, which we'll see a little bit later. But you guys basically skipped almost all of the trash in TK.
Yeah, we skipped all the hallways, right?
Yeah. And then the nice thing about if you actually do lurker first is you can stand in these little like mini puddles on the platform and not take any damage.
Yeah.
Nice for hunter pets as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Really nice for hunter pets.
I assumed you guys like boiled the water or whatever, right?
Yeah, we went.
Yeah.
We decided to go the route of kill every single thing.
Yeah, I think Cyrene called that the dad route.
It was absolutely the dad route. I think there's only 3 guilds in the top 10 yesterday that actually did the whole dad route, and Calamity, one of them, who got number 3, and so But the amount of time you save by skipping is just insane. There's no reason not to on a race world first. Every race world first has always been one with skips.
Yeah, definitely.
And here we can see now the fish are below, but they're about to despawn for the most part. You get knocked in, but it doesn't even matter. So no one really has to worry about anything on the fish.
Yeah.
And look at that hunter absolute destroying DPS, 'cause they also don't have to worry about their pets here. Which is
exactly.
really nice to not have to despawn and respawn your pet all the time.
Yeah, it's nice for the uptime to not have to steam tonk.
How much so you guys did quite a bit of PTR. Blizzard obviously left the PTR open for a bajillion years. Thanks, Blizz. Yeah. So can you let some people know, like, how much do you think you guys PTR'd for these runs?
It's kind of hard to estimate, but for like full raids, I would probably say we like everything from 3 to 5 days a week with 4-hour sessions. We obviously did a lot more in the beginning to because we assumed the PTR would be up for maybe like a week or two, you know.
Yeah, instead of the month and a half or whatever it was.
Yeah, exactly. So we went pretty hard like early on, but then we kind of reduced it more and more as we got the like the groove in, and we went with good speed.
Yeah. And it looks like I think someone died and you had to summon.
No, this is for one of the skippers.
Oh shit!
I think
hunter skip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure though.
Skip.
Like I'm a sug melee, so I like the thing that's in my POV. That's basically all I know.
Yeah, it looks like that was the first of the hunter skips of the day, using hunter pets, and it looks like you might have used 2 hunters to skip that.
Yeah, he's only going ahead, trying to pull this Colossus that Pat's there.
Oh, okay.
But the pathing was off, so now we're just waiting for it, and then we'll clear that and go on to Hydros.
So now you don't have doing it this way. You don't have to kill any of the trash before Hydros, and the only thing you need to get is this Colossus because it can pad into you.
Yeah, exactly. Because this like this area where we're killing it right now is where we transition it into after like the first 100 or 250%, and where the range and healers are standing.
Yeah. Easy. And then on Hydros, did you guys get the because yesterday there was some people were bugging out, and it was on the logs at least it looked like a wipe at 0%, but counting as a kill. I didn't actually research more of what was going on there, but did you guys have any issues with this boss?
No, not at all.
Dazed main tank.
Yeah. That was kind of unfortunate, but he called it pretty clearly on voice, so we knew to just give him a few secs. But yeah, like on PTR, I think I could be wrong, but at least most of our PTR logs have been with the wipe log, even though we obviously killed it. So I don't know if it's a bug or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think for our live logs, it counted as a kill.
Yeah, it did. There's like 3 or 4 in the top 10 that for some reason it counted as a wipe 0%. And you're like,
yeah,
what? Actually, my guild actually almost wiped. Someone decided to DPS right at the end, and on the last transition, and the boss moved back and forth 3 times.
Wow.
At like 10%.
Yeah.
And so summoned 12 ads.
Holy shit.
And we were like, burn it, fucking burn it.
Yeah.
Hey, we fear.
Yeah, that's kind of griefing, to be honest.
Yeah, it's massive.
I will say my first PTR, maybe my first 2 PTRs, I did use Sering Totem here.
Yeah.
And the Sering Totem got and the Sering Totem pulled it back. So day 1 was me wiping the guild.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
And you guys don't even need to transition it again. You're just gonna hold it. I don't really see the point in transitioning it again, right?
Yeah, correctly. We kind of two-phase it, I guess.
Yeah.
If I haven't checked the logs for other guilds, but if we had lost her, it should be possible to one phase as well. But we obviously used it at Lurker to try to not get the submerge.
Yeah, one phase, like the submerge on Lurker costs you more time than almost anything else, just getting rid of that phase, because you just have to sit there and wait, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, easy, clean, 2-phase. And do you have the person in Group 8? Do you know if the person in Group 8 is just what we've been doing, and also having a person in like in the raid technically outside, that like, because when you're out and out of combat, it's easier for like the Blizzard UI for them to switch people in groups sometimes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So that's the raid leader.
Yeah, okay, that's what I figured.
Swapping groups and stuff.
Yeah. On to the next skip. Always skipping, and I love it. You guys know your route so well here. Like, enough to like make sure you don't take damage from the water walking from the fall.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and this is like obviously just the easy skip. And now like as we kill Lurker, all the fish are gone. So if someone dips into the water, it's they're not gonna die.
Yeah, there's no actual fear.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. Just basically as little trash as you can possibly do.
Yeah. We also did get pretty lucky with the Colossus here again, which we...
That's what I was just going to say. Can that one like get you stuck? Can that one pull as you're coming up if it is right above you too? Have you guys ever tried to test that?
So it can pull in the water, but it's going to evade.
Yeah.
We have never tried to stand just below it, because we would assume that if we get into combat, it's going to like melee through the floor or something.
Yeah, just slap you.
Yeah.
And let me pull up the beef bar run as well. So we have that also, where you guys are basically going head to head with you guys, the standard composition, and beef bar with the absolute warlock comp all day. 9 warlocks. 9 warlocks. And if you look at their damage on like Hydros, as Hydros is about to die, your hunters were all at like 2.2k, and all of their warlocks are at like 1.5. But like, the hunters obviously have the single target advantage over the warlocks.
Yeah. Yeah, so they definitely pull ahead whenever you have to kill some trash. But we do pull ahead on single target, which we will see in TK.
Yeah. Will this be similar route for the speedruns, or is world first? Only for world first race. Speedruns require trash. Actually, did you see the speedrun requirements for SSE? It's like a trash pack, apparently, that I think it's a Colossus that you can skip, and I think it's one more trash pack that like you always skip currently.
Yeah, you basically have to kill everything.
Yeah, there's things that like are out of the way to kill.
Yeah.
Which has never been a thing for speedrun requirements.
Yeah, so I definitely think we're gonna see Warlock heavy comps pulling ahead in speedruns.
Yeah, the overall damage was just... They actually ended up... Like, you skipped so much more, and they catch up because of just how quickly they can deal with some of the trash.
Yeah, the brute force. Yeah, definitely. So I will say, though, which like no one noticed during the run, but I did forget to flask the entire SEC.
Oh, I was just about to look up. That's oh my god.
So that was kind of great thing.
It's your first world first race, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And also, like just before the race, as I told you, like Swifty rated me with 700 viewers.
Yeah.
And
Shout
I
out
was
to
nervous. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. And I was already like nervous enough, right, with my 5 to 8 viewers before that. So yeah, it was kind of unreal.
Yeah. But went on and played great. Actually, one thing that I've been curious as like this is the most bought question of all time, but like I've yet to play Enhancement Shaman. How much are you liking it? How do you like the rotation? How do you like it in speed runs and stuff?
Dude, I think it's really fun, to be honest. It doesn't obviously perform as well as like Fury Warriors, but to me, I honestly feel it's very close to the Fury Warriors of Vanilla Classic. You at least I at least get the same feeling with like the crits and the Wind Furies. It just feels really nice and smooth to play.
There we go.
And also
I love that.
Yeah, and also you have some downtime between your cooldowns usually. Less so in like a fast run, of course, because there's more to the run than just your rotation, of course, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like drink block and everything. Look at you with the DST too. You guys got 2 DSTs right before this.
Yes, we got 2 DSTs in like 15 minutes. That was it was pretty huge. Both me and Alexandra, who's playing on Alexandria, the Rat Pala in Group 1.
Yeah.
He also got this. So it was
it
was kind of big. Yeah. Definitely the day to get the double DST.
Yeah, absolutely. So grats on your DST, bro.
Thanks, man.
And you can see on the trash packs where the Warlocks just kind of pump ahead. Especially those packs, which are just like basically all AoE. There's nothing like anyone can do other than mages, which you're actually bringing 2 mages in here.
Yeah, we are.
I wonder how many Beef Bar brought. I can't tell because their groups are terrible, but it looks, yeah, Beef Bar with 1 mage.
Yeah, I
and a billion Warlocks. 1 mage, billion Warlock strat, boys. Red Pally with DST, guys. Red Pally with DST. Does everyone now have DST?
I think with the 2, yeah. So with the 2 DSTs, I think everyone has DST of everyone who wants it. So that it was pretty nice to get it on the race day, of course.
Yeah, I think I'm the only person in my race that didn't have it.
Yeah.
Dang it.
You'll get it though, and hopefully beat Nars.
Yeah,
of course.
That's the goal. That's the goal always. Can you beat Nars? Do you think it'll be melee or caster focus with speedruns or mix? Currently tier 5, it's looking like
we also
caster heavy.
This is the first Murloc wave, and usually by this point we would have gotten to. So I don't know fully what happened there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a 50% only 1 Murloc wave spawn. So is this the only one you have to deal with? You have to deal with 1 more at the end, I would assume.
Yeah, I think we got one at about like 20 or something percent. But yeah, like I don't know if that's a bug or RNG or whatever, but obviously it's really nice for everyone to just keep focusing the boss.
Yeah, you not have to worry about anything else. Focus damage, Bloodluster used now. Oh, you guys are just gonna pump. This is great. How expensive was this race for you? I was like, how many haste pots did you use? How many of everything? Do you have any idea?
I think I used 24 haste pots. Yeah, I think so.
And you didn't even kill half the trash. Oh,
yeah.
I'm jelly because of the amount of trash I had to kill. I literally, I think I ran through almost 40 plus haste pots.
Yeah, I brought 40, just in case. It's nice to have more than a little too much than too little.
Kenny Marsh, Old Progress is asking if you think we'll see more melee or caster heavy focus on speedruns or range.
Like, yeah, I would assume at least for the beginning we're gonna see like lock stacking. Like I just don't see how like going more Fury Warriors or something could ever pull ahead. Because as long as you can get away with bigger pulls, the Warlocks are just gonna blast so hard.
I love how everyone's engineering and everyone defibrillates.
Yeah.
That's actually amazing.
We literally call it out. Like I'm gonna do this, and then we have hopefully like one or two more people backing up.
Yeah. Was everyone in the raid required to be engineering? I would assume for
Yes.
the boots, because you needed the boots. You use them so many times.
Yeah. So it's
perhaps
very few places where
a
you actually
couple
need the
mages.
boots, but we 100% needed the cloaking device for the first DK skip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no getting around that one. Or I think you could also use boots and Invispot. But
10-minute
like at that point,
CD
yeah,
on your potions would be so rough.
Yeah, but like we're just clearing the trash in the LR room, so we definitely deem it worth, of course.
Yeah.
Especially with our comp, like I would assume Beef Bar probably just blast through that corridor, but when we don't heavily Warlock stack, it's yeah, it should be really worth.
Yeah, Beef Bar's trash damage was where they really like shined, since they weren't skipping things. Like perfect time to swap over to them, where they're just having Warlocks do all the damage, and of course the one Arcane Mage on top, Arcane Explosion all day. But they actually were able to pull multiple pulls a lot of the time, where generally everyone else was just doing like one currently, right? They were able to like go even bigger.
Yeah, definitely. And that again comes down to the Warlocks, because when the Warlocks just blast the entire pack, the healers just have to keep up the tank for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4 ATSs in this group, by the way. The Poggers Warlock group has 4 ATSs.
See a lot of ATSs as well.
Yeah, they have a lot of ATSs. ATS stack.
Yeah.
Of course, the jewel crafting necklace. Every group rocking them. They're actually rocking 3 different ones.
Oh wow, yeah, they are.
Yeah. Kind of crazy. But yeah, these trash packs just actually die so fast. That's like their advantage, is where you guys went through with like routing. They actually moved at a quicker pace through the actual trash. Which again, like you were saying that like Warlocks are just so strong for that.
Yeah, they definitely play hard, and we try to kind of play smart.
Interestingly enough, though, on overall damage, they're like, it's very close, right? Like the DPS in general, right? They did have one Warlock that just destroys everyone, but everyone else around 1700, and I think you guys, oh no, slightly higher. Everyone for you guys is about 17 to 1600, 15.
Yeah, and like,
and that's just all AoE.
You see the difference, especially when it comes to the hunters, because over the entire run, the Warlocks from Beef Bar is going to pull ahead with a significant amount of DPS.
Yeah, and then you look at my run, and Nars is there.
Yeah, that's Nars. I mean, there's nothing you can do to stop him, to be honest.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
So then just Fathom Lord. Fathom Lord is like such a juicy fight to just blow up. You just actually destroy it so fast, and it feels good.
Yeah, I did hear though that one of the top 10 guilds kind of wiped on it.
It was like right as you raided me.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
I don't even know how it happened, but it's usually like then like that was such that dropped us from like 5th to 10th, a full
Yeah,
wipe
yeah,
here.
yeah. It was a lot of like the difference between. Actually, let me check. Probably like 4th to 10th at least. It's like it's not a lot of time.
Yeah,
It's like one wipe and maybe a half wipe or something.
yeah,
It
one.
takes so long to come back and rest up and rebuff and all that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. 1 and 2. You guys were within 1 minute of each other, and no one else was even close.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, let's look.
It was quite hectic at the
The
end
next
there.
closest was 45 minutes later.
Yeah.
35. 45. Whatever. One of those numbers. Easy clap, boys.
So
Quick math.
so yeah, whenever we killed Taas, we like people in chat were spamming that we won, but it was so close
Quick
that
maths.
it might have been like due to like stream lag or whatever.
Yeah, that's
we
what I was
weren't, like,
worried
100%.
about.
Yeah, yeah. So we definitely had to check logs to make sure that we actually won.
Yeah, when you're at that close, when you're at that point, it's like, did we win?
Yeah, yeah.
Freeze on the entire melee at the end. Rip. Let me
Yeah.
mute this sound. There we go. And then back to blasting and running past as much as you can, right? Let
Yep.
me just
So here we do have some downtime because of the rightmost mob there. So we
Yeah.
try to get some summons and healthstones out.
Were the summons for people that died?
No, it's for the hunter.
Oh, the
doing this-
hunters,
or
yeah.
pulling, yeah.
All right. Then
So
I'm
we
gonna go back
definitely,
to normal pace.
Abused one of our hunters pretty much. He has all.
Which
the
hunter
knowledge.
did all of the pulling? Benbow, it looks like.
Yeah, Bambo.
Benbow with the carry.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Nars is. Oh, is that Gnome Boy? Yeah, it would
No.
be, right? No, Ben.
No.
It's not. Okay.
Oh, is it?
Someone's
could
saying
be.
it is. It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a fucking gamer. Like, Gnome Boy is so good. He's so good. I think. Like, what an absolute like legendary gamer, man. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Confirmed, Chad.
I love it, dude. That's great. I love that. That's Gnome Boy. Pulling off the skips for the boys. We're gonna have to ping him about all of the things you can skip. It's the crazy thing is you won't like. It's crazy that like you won't be able to do this again, right? Like it's the best to see because it's like, week 1, like you can do all of the skips and everyone should,
Yeah.
right? Like there's no reason to really to dad game it, but then now we're just gonna have to like clear it all. So now it's gonna be like routing will matter, but it'll also be like technically now logs won't start until you start whichever fight you're starting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
this was very much a
Yeah,
one-time
Gnome Boy's
run
the Fury Warrior from Classic.
Kinda.
He was
with all
the
the skips
gnome-
we did.
yeah,
But
exactly.
I think we had a lot of fun, like doing them. With especially the first TK skip though.
the
we
TK
usually
skips I
like
love.
yeah. But with the first one, like there's always someone fucking up the cloaking device into invis potion or something. But it went very clean to today or yesterday with the race.
Yeah. Super juicy bop into sheep into the pull right here. The LOS pull. You love to see it. And later, don't you have somebody who actually 2 people that end up having to Petri on one of the skips into KT's room?
I think they somehow fucked up the run. I don't know if they like misclicked items or used like yeah, whatever. They somehow fucked it up. But we of course have patries ready to go whenever
Yeah.
that happens, and then we just summon them. And you between getting out of patry and accepting the summon, you shouldn't pull combat.
Clean.
Even if you're
so
on top.
clean.
Yeah.
I love the back ways of going around everything. Group 1 drums here, JK.
Yeah. Yeah, we saved the drums for the demon phase.
Yeah.
I was thinking I should probably pre-drum, but then we are waiting for the mind play or mind blast.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think I just went the fuck it and jumped anyway. I'm not too sure.
Let's see. Does Stra say fuck it? I mean, you 2-minute CD'd with like the trinket and stuff, so, but no drums yet. Do you realize here at all that you didn't flask like the whole way through? Because then are you going to swap to like a demon slaying during the demon phase?
No, I didn't do that. It was I think I noticed in TK when when there was like a tiny bit of downtime, and I open my bags and I actually look at the bags and I see, dude, I still have all of my flasks. And I was like, oh fuck, dude, did I really not flask? Yeah, it felt very monk ass.
And I love that you're just like, the damage isn't that bad. We have shamans, just follow the boss and DPS it.
Yeah.
It really isn't. The damage really isn't that terrible. With chain heal, at least.
Yeah, cheap mofo Stra, yeah. Couldn't afford flask. I think I actually brought 5 or 8 DPS flasks and
oh, the lag!
5 patries, so that I can have flask in between, even if I have to use all the patries.
Yeah.
But
so you're ready.
Yeah, dude. But we didn't have to use
There's
too many
the
patries.
drums.
So it was pretty.
Was
good.
it only the 2 petries that had to be used, or were there more? Do you know?
There is gonna come a patry for the next skip on the way back.
A petri skip? Let's go, dude! I fucking love it. Petri skips are back, but only during this, because of trash requirements.
Yeah.
And you guys are actually destroying the boss here. Fienzi with the Fienzi has the crossbow still.
Yeah, he actually on
Unlockers.
Tuesday, he passed on doing a Kara, and then he did Kara on Wednesday.
And the Tuesday
reset.
one dropped, or what?
Yes, it did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So it's been like a big meme in the guild. He kind of griefed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. Oh, feels sad. Feels bad, guys. Do you guys use? No, you guys only use one necklace per group. That was actually one of the. I generally haven't really seen people use 3.
No, so I mean,
would you need to?
I actually don't know
group?
for the casters. I think they only use 1 or 2.
Yeah.
For melee, we usually use 1.
Just crit, right?
But yes, but the neck I have right now
use 3 in
is
caster
10
group.
stats.
Okay.
Which it kind of gimps my DPS very much, but it's not as bad. It's like MP5 and some weapon damage and instant stun.
Yeah.
But the 10 stat for everyone, and especially when I'm in the warrior tank group, I deemed it kind of worthy to bring it. We are definitely going Like we're not trying to push too much speed here. We just want to live through everything.
Yeah,
So,
it's worth it.
Yeah, so I get to use
Stam
this
and
once.
agility, yeah.
Yeah, stam, agi, and strength.
Yeah. Are Petries an aggro drop? They are. You can't stack things like you used to in Nax. Next skip.
Yeah, so now we're grouping up. And the paladin is running up. And we're basically just doing the same skip in reverse.
And he's going to Petri drop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go.
There he went into the Petri now, as you can see.
And you can see also that Gemmed did actually swap over everybody into their groups. The hunters into 3 different groups.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I'm assuming you guys are running also improved aspect of the pack, just because with like Steam Tonks, you don't really need Men Pet. It's 8% speed. Nice and juice.
Yeah, I actually don't know for the hunters.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe someone in chat has an idea.
And at this point, Beef Bar is pretty... Let's see. They're probably... Let's say they're here. So Beef Bar's DPS on like any single target, I guess, actually, it's just going to be the same situation. Any single target, they're going to be a little bit slower. But I'm curious if Beef Bar did a skip after. Oh, Beef Bar actually does a different route. Beef Bar actually going to Lilithers and then Fathom Lord. So Beef Bar did a lot of a different route than you. At least in SSC, they did more of a traditional route.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. They probably just did the full loop where we kind of backtracked.
Yeah.
Through Morgan. Yeah.
And if Beef Bar had more warlocks,
Beef Bar had more warlocks, they would have won.
Wait,
definitely.
Let's go this. The Thunder Fury, yeah, the dual wheel tank legends.
Oh yeah. So here again, we actually got decently lucky with paths. The Colossus is still pathing, or
yeah,
could
so you could
path
run
above
right
us.
by.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same one from earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the amount of mages did the difference. I think so too. And is someone doing a skip here also? Fienzi's here with you, but Haas's isn't. And
correct. Yeah. So he's gonna do a pull and just run far away.
Yeah, and he has water walking. He's out of here. These are the pulls that like, these are the ones I love the most. I think that are like the most creative and like the ones that do so well. Everyone can boots here, and like in speedruns of heroics also, because there's been some speedrun heroic competitions. Seeing hunters and warlock groups that pull this off have been basically the fastest, other than just full stealth groups, which is a joke for those. Progress won because of Gnome Boy. Fienzi, that's what I was saying. So that is Gnome Boy, yeah. Benbow, like he's like those pulls, man. They save so much time. And like to have them always work so well. Like everything's been pulled so well. Frozen Runes, do you love it? Yeah. Do you think speedrun meta phase will be just SSC or a combination? I'm not sure. Does anyone know?
Yeah, like I think we most of the people in the raid assumed that if we had like a major fuck up or some super bad RNG, it would be on Lady Vash.
Yeah, that's why I think this is why we decided to go. I'm not sure why we decided to go TK first 100%. I think it was also griefing from like Alliance, but Vash is like the fight that like it just currently things could just like happen, and like you could have really bad RNG and then you could be like, well, now I'm screwed.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything else is scripted. Like even KT, even well, I guess because of the threat drop, it could cost the time. But I didn't notice, and I don't know if you did, but if people could still get like the bug where if you're MC'd in the last phase and the poisons drop below you, you instantly die. You take 10k a second.
Yeah, I haven't seen any instances of that happening.
So
I
maybe they
didn't
finally
really
fixed
check
it.
for it in our run or POVs. But when like after the run, I kind of browsed other streamers when they were doing it, and from what I saw, it didn't happen. Happened to Lati,
Yeah.
dude. He didn't get MC. He just stood in the
No,
in the
Lottie
bar.
was just slow. Lottie was
Yeah.
slow. And then it,
and then
and then he
then
was
gets
mad,
rest.
and then he gets res, and then there's someone ninja loots vortexes. It was a crazy one.
Yeah, he died twice though.
Yeah, Lottie died twice. Well, first Lottie dies here because there wasn't a bop or anything or a freedom or anything on a tank, and we didn't get like a taunt or anything. So I'm pretty sure
Okay.
like
Yeah.
everyone got rooted, and Lottie got shot. Like the boss just decides to shoot him.
Yeah.
I think
Here
that's
we
the
also
first step.
tried. Yeah, sorry. Here we also tried to drag it a bit away from the middle, so you can see it. At,
Yeah, so you can do a little bit more
69%.
damage. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've done that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I did see a guild that positioned it like super far away, like up some pipe to the left.
Yeah.
But
How low were they
like,
able to get it to?
I think they only did like an extra 2 or 3%, and like having to wait and reposition all the casters to like set it up. Like it's definitely not worth to go that far. But getting like the 1 extra percent is
Yeah,
like,
it
why
is.
not?
It is nice. Yeah, and it's super easy to do.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a real death? It is. Church vibes got meleeed from the elite.
Yeah.
Probably while trying to MD or just slapped.
Yep.
Back to TMT. Yeah, back to buffs. So you guys are using melee all up top and range down below. Well, I guess warlocks are up top too. Just maybe hunters are dipping.
Yeah. So pretty much everyone is close to the platform at least. But we do have assigned people to focus the newly spawned. And here you can see me immediately weaving between the ticks.
Look at the weaves. The weaves are done perfect. You literally didn't get feared once.
Yeah.
What a legend, chat.
So you will see the purple animation.
Yeah, for the fear.
Yeah, and that's the tick. So you should be able to weave in and out. It's a lot easier for warriors, of course, because I assume they can just Turk rage it.
Yeah, and then whenever they don't have to. But that was literally flawless weaving. You didn't get feared once.
Yeah, I think I get feared once or twice after. But
no, we'll just skip forward. Be like, oh my god, God gamer. Progress. Promote him to Raider ASAP.
Yeah, Fiancé, can you actually put in a good word for me?
That one didn't count. Nobody saw that. But yeah, this phase of Vosh, very easy, right? You just kind of slap them. Like, I feel like any of the top guilds don't even really get close to being overwhelmed, right? Like I was watching some guilds yesterday afterwards, some like NA guilds that like I've played with and stuff, but everyone doesn't really get too close. Like some guilds were getting close to overwhelmed, but like in a top guild, you're blasting these so fast, and you can like leave Ellie's low and have like Shadow Priest and stuff take them out. It's this phase is very like scripted and easy.
Yeah, exactly. From what I saw from other guilds, not top guilds, it seems they're running very much in between the mobs and aren't too sure what to attack. So for if there's any like raid leads or whatever, it's really nice to have everyone assigned. So we have all the melees on. We have assigned people for the elementals. We have casters on the Strider, of course, and then melees in charge of the Nagas.
Yeah, and then you're just like whenever Nagas are down, you're just killing things you can and leaving.
Yeah,
stuff,
I help out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than AFKing.
Yeah, exactly. There's no point in doing that.
Yeah.
So it's nice and juice.
Yeah. We also did notice that usually like turning in the orbs on the poles,
Yeah.
that on PTR that was a cast time. And
Oh, it's instant now?
It's instant, yes.
Yeah, it was like 5 seconds, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
It felt
for
like
the
this
last
was a
pole,
nerfed version of Vosh.
yeah, kinda at least. Yeah, like you still have the bats and all, but it's especially with that, it made it a lot easier.
Do you guys opt to kill bats? I haven't looked at the log.
I don't know how many, but we definitely killed one. We probably killed two, but especially for this run, I really doubt we killed three.
Yeah. Like it felt like one, elementals had less HP than on the PTR. It seemed like less people were getting MC'd. At least for our kill and kills I watched, it seemed like this was Vosh seemed a lot more chill than those like the last couple weeks of PTR when it seemed like very hectic out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Did Blizzard do anything about the Nether Vortex? I'll show that
and
in
of course,
between.
going into
I'll
phase
show
3
that.
here, we pop all the lusts, so that we don't have a shaman get MC'd and lusting bash.
Yeah, and I'm assuming then you also make sure you knock out all of your like lay on handses as well.
Yeah. Like all the important stuff we try to get out.
Yeah. Blow your fears, stuff like that. Static shock, lame.
Yeah.
Griefing your DPS. Oh, Sag, no.
Yeah, it feels kind of bad. I think like from all our PTR sessions, I only got that once.
Yeah.
It felt kind of bad to get it on live, but it was kind of overdue as well. I am gonna die to poison here, and I do have Ank, and I could have Anked and Healthstoned, but it was definitely a kill at that time.
Yeah, I think it would have been also like, can you Ank and Healthstone and get out in time? Because you take an instant tick, right? Well,
yeah.
maybe not because it's not the first time it lands.
No, you do take one tick, so you definitely have to Healthstone. But doing Healthstone, at least from PTR, it's been fine all the time.
Yeah. Boom! You guys get Lady Vash. And then Beef Bar is like right on you.
Stra doing more damage to raid than boss.
It's because you ran in with one more tick of the
actually true
of the dot on you, or the static charge.
Yeah.
Let's just see how clean or not clean Vosh is for Beef Bar. Doesn't look like anyone really targeted any bats for them. At least I'm not seeing anyone like look up or any attacks going up.
Yeah.
And
also, I guess they have less.
Vosh. They have no like melee to deal with, so they could like perma freedom pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. 9 Warlocks, everyone just casually have ATS. It's easy. You guys don't have that? Well, you guys probably do since you didn't re-roll.
Yeah,
how many ATSs can you run?
I don't think we have too many Warlocks ATSs.
Yeah.
Fiancé is of course pushing for Fury Warriors.
Because Fury Warrior overall damage is so good.
Yeah.
It is. We killed all of the trash and Lottie pumped.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, you can't stack it as much as you can stack a Warlock, right?
No, yeah, exactly. Alright. Strat for getting to TK.
Yeah. So
there's your flask. Oh, look at your face too.
Yeah. Dude, I felt so bad right there.
Let's play. I would have played.
Like, if the race was even closer, like, that literally could have been the difference, right?
Wait, I want to see or hear what you say.
Guys. Dude, I literally forgot the flask.
Oh my god. It happens, it happens, it happens. Major close, why not? I think Fury is insane as well, but it depends on what kind of run. Yeah. Plus, like, yeah, I think like in tier 6 we might.
But I'm kind of shocked that no one in the raid noticed. I thought we had like consume checks week or us on like the raid lead and stuff.
Like on any, like, I guess there wasn't really ready checks. Is everyone required to have a epic flyer?
Yes.
I bought one. Look at that. Someone, of course, these people would try to grief.
Yeah. We did have one guy die.
Fire Maw.
So we did the initial skip without him.
Yeah.
And then for Shadow Priest meta. So we did the skip without him and then tried to summon.
In our raid, in my raid, we had an arms warrior casually die in the first pull and then release.
Yeah.
And get camped for like 40 minutes.
World first, Alar, 24 man. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, oof. Yeah. I think that's actually, or maybe it's not, but that might be worse than me forgetting to flask entire SEC. Dude,
I'm gonna stay out of it, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Hera, I literally went to the wrong I went to bot for some reason. Yeah. I was like, oh fuck, this is where I need to go.
But actually, not bad. Like, there's not like a bajillion alliance here or horde here.
Yeah.
I mean, dead server.
Yeah, it's actually. I think Pharma probably has to be the most balanced, like, high population realm.
Yeah.
I think it's like 52% alliance right now.
Dude, if there was world buffs in TBC, War Chief's Blessing Horde only would have been all over you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So here's the first skip. That's with the cloaking device. I guess you could use potion, but that would again put your pot CD on 10 minutes, which is right here is a lot.
Yeah, so we did use both. You need both.
You did use both
because it's so long. Yeah. So you can see top right corner on my like bars.
Oh yeah, 9 minutes. Cool. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So you do need both. I think you can do the skip with only Invis if you have engineering boots. But if you have engineering boots, like then why not just get the
engineering device? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And here, you guys, for these, well, not these mobs, for the next ones, you guys end up doing basically just having a tank stand out. There's a strategy you can use where like a tank is in combat and LOS is, and so then it just never charges. But you guys just basically have a tank stand out because it's like he's not going to take too much damage.
Yeah. We also did. I think we tried to have like a hunter stand on top, like and hit it from above.
And did that work, or was it charged? Was that
no? It worked fine, but we didn't do it on live. I think I think it was just safer to not, especially when there are smart paths roaming around as well.
Yeah.
And here we had the ninja pull on the hawk there. I don't know exactly how that got pulled.
That with the marshal.
Yeah, and now we're calling for someone to pick up the marshal.
Yeah, those whirlwinds are definitely deadly. Good thing you have the good old progress whirlwind weak aura.
Yeah.
Kenny, oh my god. If I was in beef, if Kenny would have left progress go beef, and they had one more mage, dude. Really clean though. I mean, you lose 2 people or 3 people, but you recover. This obviously can be a little bit scary just because of the marshal and the whirlwind, but I figure like any of the top guilds really will be able to deal with a butt pull like this pretty quickly, and you guys do.
Yeah, we've done this. We've had some Papega moments in this room on PTR. So we are well familiar with with how to handle it when shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
So so like everyone knows what to do and how who should tank what and how we should stack it and not stack it, and everyone should stack on the hawk and stuff like that.
Yeah. So pretty well scripted. I honestly think like the first few runs of TK, especially TK more so than SSC, it's probably, I would assume you probably had so many melee deaths and stuff. And then after that, it's like, oh, you're used to it. It's like, all right, get out now. This is where you stand always. Like once you're dealing with it, I think melee does just fine. Like a lot of people tend to talk about how tier 5 is very melee unfriendly, but like you can just deal with everything.
Yeah. So so I think like especially for like normal guilds, like when they progress and like kind of like learn the fights and mechanics and all that stuff, it's very punishing to play melee, and especially enhanced, because you don't have you don't have the same amount of stamina and armor. But I think yeah, this was definitely my cleanest run from all the runs we did, and I think someone on Discord said they were proud that I didn't die like 28 times.
Instead, we just had our arms warrior die 28 times. This TK was like a really bad run for me. I like was a split like half a second late on like 4 different steam tonks, and my pet died, and it was just like trying to like let it live for one more melee and then to steam tonk it, and it was just not worth it.
Yeah, and I guess when you start falling behind it, it's hard to recover because you especially at a high speed, right?
Yeah. So yeah, you just have the tank standing out there, just gonna get knocked into the wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, if you do the LOS strat and it doesn't charge at all, I mean, overall, that's probably the way everyone should go, because then if it's not charging, you don't lose any uptime of DPSing.
Yeah. So what we did test was have a hunter standing above, because then he can still DPS, right?
Yeah.
But like you also have to consider like him walking up there, and that's gonna like drop DPS and all that stuff. But it's definitely something you can do.
Yeah, and then
either with the tank or whatever.
Do these hit hard? Like, is there a fear of, if you're doing that and there's no charges, is there many fears of pulling more than one? I don't think I've tried it.
I think like even having 2 is gonna be fine for most people.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I think we also had Peter. I think we also had a 3 pull, where we had 3.
To see if you could push it.
Yeah, like it was an accident though, because like the mana draining, it really scuffs the DPS for everyone. But it could be possible, but we wouldn't plan for it, at least.
The mana draining makes Hunter so like
yeah,
rough, dude. It can happen so fast. You're just like and it's like, oh no, fell mana. Here's my dark rune. All right, let's see. Beef Bar is in a similar position here, right? I have it basically timed almost same. So right now I think I have it timed almost the same, where Beef Bar versus you guys. So like, if I actually, I'll just go back for a second, because I don't know if they skip into the raid. But they just do. Yeah, the Warlock stacks is just a fucking purple blender. It's literally just a purple blender.
Yeah.
There's nothing you could do other than be a mage.
They even have the Falconers too, yeah. They just do stack everything.
Yeah, because I mean, they also don't have to worry about like the whirlwind, really, right? The only one that would be the mage, because the tank's gonna eat it anyways.
Yeah.
All right, Alar.
That's a nice stack. Holy shit. That's tight.
Yeah. Alar can be such like a, if it comes down to like a world record where it's like a few second difference, and one of them has Alar go to the middle and the other ones don't. It's gonna be like that little the little RNG things of TBC.
Yeah, definitely. And also we were very lucky with the platforms. It basically alternates between spawn point and this platform.
Yeah, that's like the nicest it can possibly be. Yeah.
Yeah, so we never have to like make that big across the room run or whatever.
You can see the Shadow Fiend so he doesn't just blast things. Oh, he misses the pet. Alar just didn't kill someone's pet. Someone just got so lucky. What a legend. Alar big fun as fire mage? Yeah. Yeah. Alar can absolutely destroy your pet. I pull my pet during this. I like that you've got tank with the rocket boots there too. That was juicy. Is that for when you're out of... Because you have 2 priests right now, so you have two of their pets, and then you have the rocket boots for the third, if needed.
Yeah, so this was just playing it safe.
Yeah.
And because we might have gotten him to fly across the room to
fishing for fairies,
which is, yeah, dude, fancy. The tank usually goes through the mob, but for some reason he didn't now, and I didn't notice. So yeah, I'm fishing for parries. But yeah, if he goes to a paladin tank, it's really scuffed. I don't know if you guys have had it, but the paladin, because you usually want to taunt immediately.
To taunt off, yeah.
Yeah,
but he needs in range.
Yeah, so we have the so we need to have the warrior run across the room.
So that's why he's always got the boots on.
Yeah, exactly.
Smart, really smart. Yeah, we had something similar happen, but like the bear tank just got there in time and just tanked it. Like the pally tank, didn't even taunt.
yeah. So that's totally fine as well, right?
Yeah. This line tank needed rage. He needed to take a little bit more damage. He was actually dodging too much. Look at that pet set. There we go. Fienzi's brought it back in. But you could have it over there. Fienzi, how do you like Hunter? How are you liking the Hunter life?
I did notice here that I didn't have my fire res on bounded or out of my bars. I did on PTR, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, that's on our run. I had to switch a few like different pots and stuff like mid run, like just as we were running in between things.
Yeah, there I'm actually quite lucky in not taking take from the flame.
Yeah,
I am gonna get unlucky here and get charged into melee. And as I'm a melee, there's basically no counterplay to it.
Does he one shot you, or is there a taunt in time?
So, no, I get one shot because I'm in melee already. That like the tank can never react, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be a charge now where the warrior taunts, which saves. But then the warrior died, so it was kind of Papega.
Worth.
But yeah,
worth.
Sure. We just dress him up again.
Jen's loving 100. I would not have it anywhere, Jen. And I would not have it any other way. How's Gnome Boy like Hunter? Look, Ben. The pump. The pump. Yeah, it's probably going to happen right now. You're about to get slapped, aren't you?
Yeah.
Let's see, guys. Wait for it.
Because I'm like already inside the hitbox, there's literally nothing I can do, right?
Yeah, there's no time. Yeah. Ooh. At least it's Paladin or Shaman and you can onk, but like at this point, I guess you guys probably made the call not to, and you'll just res, Save
Yeah,
it in
yeah.
case.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
In case we had a incoming more high value Ankh opportunity.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think it's a really solid call. Although, ooh, 1% and he goes up. Was it the right call?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
That's just crazy. That's crazy timing. That's insane. He went up at 1%. Look at that, cost this much time. Oh, that was unluckers. And then you get Ashes of Alar, of course, like my NA guild did. And then you G-bid it for only 15k gold.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Some people were lucky with Ashes, to be honest.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And here, this is where like I just like this is where I'm like, you guys just did this so well, and I love it so much. It's just like these hunter skips. Like you did all of SSC and you basically skipped as much trash as possible, but here it's like you skip everything, and
Yeah.
it's just
all the corridors.
yeah,
Yeah.
just so much time saved, and Beef Bar just blenders it, and it's crazy. It's actually insane how they're able to like pretty much keep up because of their blender speed.
Yeah. I think they definitely where they very much catch like gain speed on us is Void River Room for the like the trash around the ring.
The AoE,
and
yeah.
also there's yeah, because I think they do especially on Solarium they do like 2 packs at the same time, right? And it's just so high value, or maybe not, but yeah. So they kill that trash, which you have to kill so much faster than us.
Yeah, like there's nothing you can do about skipping that. But look, dude, Gnome Boy with the legendary pulls. Does he run all the way out, or does he just feign it?
I think it's a feint. I actually don't know.
Right?
But I would assume it's a feint. Because we yeah, should be a feint.
Just run a spell hit set for when you're doing these pulls, and then blast. Are you in the Gnome Boy clique? I think he's just an insane player. Yeah, right? Like in Bakers, I'm always like Nars is an insane player. I think Gnome Boy is an insane player. I think he's always been, right? And then let me skip over really fast to Beef Bar so we can see them doing this blender.
Oh yeah.
Like they do lose time here for sure, because like these like the hallways, at least this one hallway, there's nothing like, they're not like actually saving time because they're like single targeting things.
Yeah.
So it's like this isn't the blender hallway. Another hallway, it's just like it's the like blood elf packs that they can blow up. But in the room, one thing that you guys do that I think is a really good call too is you guys actually are killing the blood elf, like the technicians, the smiths first, instead of the big guys, because the big guys do nothing. That you could just have them tanked off in your corner.
Yeah, exactly. Like the big guy is no threat as long as he is solo tanked and no one is close to it.
Yeah.
Dude, I made the call before the raid, because here I swap off the flask, which is my BIS DPS, to elixir of a guilty and fortitude.
Yeah. For the
and
HP.
I also use I use Violet Badge, and I am gonna live with like 200 HP to one of the mechanics here.
Really? So that worked out perfect.
Yeah. It literally couldn't have been. I could say very calculated, but it was more of a gut feeling.
Yeah, I did. The stamina sets on these like world first races and speed runs can be really crucial. It'll be different when we have like tier 5. I don't know how much Shaman uses, but like for like Hunter, it's like instead of going from your dungeon set to 4-piece tier 5, it's like you've got a lot more health now.
Yeah, definitely. And as Shaman, you definitely want 4-piece T5.
Juicy.
So yeah, so that's gonna make this a lot smoother,
Yeah.
especially for speedruns and stuff.
Yeah, Gems is in Group A because he can like swap groups and stuff.
Gnomeboy did PM me on Discord though, and he said that he doesn't feign. He just he's running a circle around the alarm room and coming back to the raid.
Doesn't feign at all. Do the ads de-aggro or despawn or?
I could ask. I think he's watching his stream, so I would assume he's typing now.
Also, guys, excuse the music.
Okay, so
it's
he
like all
feigns
over
at
the
the
place.
So
Okay,
he
yeah.
just do the big loop and drag the mob, and then he joins up with the rest of the raid.
Yeah. That's great. Like I honestly I love those pulls. I've always been a really big fan of skips personally. Because I think you could do super creative ways of doing it, and it's really fun to see in the race to world first. And at first, I actually wasn't a big fan of trash requirements until like we all started doing like really crazy pulls. So it's now I like those too because that like makes you be really creative in ways of like pulling as much as possible.
Yeah, I wish for logs or for speedruns that there was somewhere in between, like having to kill everything and but also getting some creative skips in there.
Yeah, exactly. I would love to have Gnomeboy on here. I don't know if he would want to, but I would love to always have Gnomeboy come in.
So I think on one of these ads is where
you get to 200 HP.
Yeah.
Nice run out for that Arcane Explosion. See, good job.
Like I don't have to
That's
there
Raider
at all.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah. 206 HP.
Oh. 206.
Yeah. And there's no counterplay to it. You just need to be beefy enough.
Yeah. There's like nothing you could do other than
no.
So really, really good job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change the song really fast because I
would say
music that won't
but
mute
it
the
was
stream.
kind of like I didn't know the threshold, so it was kind of lucky as well.
Yeah.
But for the Arcane Explosion, like melee is super fine to stay in, but because I weren't already at the mob, I decided to just
because you
mitigate the damage.
You were close enough to like moving out wasn't really going to cost much.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think it was a really good call. You guys also have really fast vanishes on your pulls. Like it was really clean.
Yeah.
Everything's very scripted, and I think.
I don't know if you guys do this.
Let's see if we rebanish.
But we face it towards the raid because of parry haste and DPS, of course. But because whenever they throw the saw blades, they will face. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. We face it away, but I think. Well, I guess we would have more. How many enhanced shamans are you guys running? Just one?
Only one, yeah.
Yeah. I guess then technically we have one more because we have a Fury Warrior.
Yeah.
We don't have a Tank Warrior, but we have a Fury Warrior, so we're probably parry hasting more.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's super minor, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's very minor, but like why not do it right?
Yeah.
Why not do it the best way possible?
I mean, if a random like insane parry haste goes through and your tank gets like basically one shot, that is not worth it, and those things happen.
Yeah, but I don't think any, unless you really stack melees, I haven't seen any tanks get one shot from it.
Yeah.
Often wants to join a segment for Warden Shaman tank.
Yeah.
He's actually our Warden big brain.
If there's anyone else that wants to hop in, we can. I love that you guys like had everything practiced so well. How do you think this would have played out had PTR only been up for like a week, as like probably all of us expected? I don't know if I was muted there. Or I don't know if you're muted. Did you hear that?
Oh no, sorry. Go ahead. Say again.
How do you think you guys would have performed had PTR only been up for like 1 week, like as we like kind of had expected it to be?
I think
God,
at that
gamers
point, like we probably would have PTR'd, or like I guess we didn't know back then. But we definitely put in the time early on, right? So we would have some advantage there. But if we like facing beef bar down with the sug big caster cleave,
Yeah.
like I don't think we would have kept up. Because like the thing that really makes this comp works is specifically the skips, right?
Yeah, so you can focus more damage on the trash packs that aren't massive cleaves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
What do I think on progress? Getting number 1 in everything TBC so far?
Yeah, it's really hard to say, right?
I predicted it.
Like I would definitely expect us to still be up there, but if it would be top 1,
it might have been
maybe
beef
not.
bar.
Yeah.
They really like I mean we've talked quite a bit before this race, and I was telling you I think it's pretty much you guys' race to lose. I almost didn't like. A lot of people did expect for them to perform as well as they did. I kind of wasn't sure because I didn't know enough about them other than that they're getting like paid, right? Like, but they had already like here even they kind of caught up in this room. Like they save time a lot in places inside of the rooms, right? You guys save the time with the skips, but they save time inside of the rooms for sure because they can kill the trash packs faster.
Yeah, definitely.
You should get Gnome Boy on stream.
Or I think at this point it's 2:45, but they were on the bus at 2:48, I think.
Okay, so you guys are 3 minutes ahead still right now?
Yeah, I didn't catch the percent they were on, but I think we're slightly ahead here.
Gnome Boy, if you're here and have any interest, please let me know, or let Stra know. Would love to have you. Loot Reaver, of course. I'll speed this up because this fight is just so easy.
Yeah.
Just have Hunters dodge. There isn't. I don't think there's an official TBC armory. I'm not sure. Look at Benbow number 1. You guys are pretty much all full bist, right? Except for Fienzi's unluckiness, right, with the bow. But I would assume you guys get every world boss.
Yeah. I'm not too sure actually. I think we went pretty hard for world bosses, but when I joined, it was PTR, and at that point we kind of stopped doing world bosses.
Yeah.
In full.
Get Milk, what's up,
But before
bro?
that, I think they at least did quite a lot of, like I've seen on Discord, it's a lot of scouting and stuff.
Yeah.
Banbo got owned.
Which I actually saying that I just missed one while we were doing this. That my character's logged out at. Bad Sarthe.
Your character?
Yeah, Doomwalker just got killed.
Ah.
That I'm like logged at.
Yeah, okay.
All right, now to skip again. Once you clear Void Reaver, does the trash just despawn then?
Yes,
you don't have to
it does.
re-clear that? Yeah.
Yeah, like that's the whole reason for why this skip is so strong, right?
Yeah, because you don't have to do it again. Have him. I mean, I guess Gnome Boy could just kite it all the way around the circle of Void Reaver's room again.
Yeah, like it could be possible, but then
we scary.
We definitely would have needed to test it and see if it was worth doing the skip twice per corridor instead of instead of just blasting through it.
We're on Discord with Stra, who we're watching Stra's POV.
Yeah, so this is basically just going to be the exact same skip.
Except for this is the one that like would save you guys a lot of time, and this is the one where Beef Bar would be like, we just seed.
Yeah, we just blast. But it was kind of funny though, because the last two mobs leaving the hallway are in the like in the door. Is gonna do like a whirlwind.
Oh, don't they? Yeah, they whirlwind for a second and stay.
And everyone, because we're super hyped, right? And like we feel the pressure, or at least I did, and everyone like start shouting, wait, and then like the G or the raid lead just tells everyone to shut up and calm down. But it was kind of funny because there was so much panic, but no one moved. So like everyone know what to do, but yeah, it was kind of funny.
Yeah, I love it. Everyone just listens and is like very, very like. I mean, I think you guys do a very good job of being able to always listen to raid lead and deal with any unexpected situations very cleanly.
Yeah.
Boots.
And I think that really comes back a lot to the amount of time we put into it.
Yeah. And again, we've got like the hunters swapped into different groups, so everyone's got pack, juice.
Yeah, of course. And then we have the mage and healer
drums
druid in group 5.
Yeah,
because they can self propel, I guess. And Hayes, who's the raid lead, he's usually in front, so he never falls behind. And then we have the tank there. So we really try to optimize the hunter groups for speed.
Yeah. And this is the room that Beef Bar catches up in.
Yeah.
Let's look.
I think so.
Alright, let me go back a little to them entering the room. Alright, right before the room. Right before the room, and just one pull. Look at the yeah.
Holy
everyone at
shit.
3k DPS. The mage, of course.
Yeah.
Just on top.
That's actually blasting. Holy shit.
That's why they didn't lose that much time in these rooms. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like we almost spend the same amount of time setting up the skip that they use, just running through it.
Yeah. Like comp wise, you need to skip, and comp wise, they're like, we can just do this.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm really curious to see if they do any insane pulls here, or if they just do one by one but obviously just blast it with AoE.
Yeah. I mean, I think long run you could almost I don't know if it's possible, but you could almost end up pulling the whole room with enough warlocks and like your pally tank and stuff, if you can have your other tanks cleanly pick out the elites. I don't know. Maybe we might see something like that, other than like the pat, right? You would have like your groups go grab the pat. Is Shemt that needs convincing that mage will be Biss, dude? Fienzi and Gnome Boy on the hunter, who knows? The pumper classes. It's the Fury Warrior return. Just wait for tier 6 Copium. Yeah, these picks, these packs are just like nothing for them. They don't have to worry about. You guys have like 4 warlocks and they're just casually with 9.
Yeah.
And as the elites are dying, you can just move towards the next. Grab the pat. I like how they're having everyone waste their Howl of Terror so you don't MC fear everyone. That actually almost happened to us. We actually had a warrior MC fear, and a pet almost got sent into the boss, and we had to call for it to just get tonked instantly.
Oh yeah. That's kind of griefing from the warrior.
Yeah, just waste your fear.
Yeah.
Just wait for armor pendant and glaives. The advantage.
Yeah, there's literally never an excuse to not have it on cooldown.
Yeah, 100%. The advantage of Fury is that you don't ever have to stop for drinking, and I guess Warlocks don't really have to either, right? So like it comes down to a very close. Ooh, he almost died there.
Yeah, yeah. Like we stack the squares in front of the arcane boys so
Yeah.
that they can seed off that and not take arcane damage. But yeah, but with this many warlocks, like you kind of cheese the mechanic.
Yeah,
just
you
blast
kind of
it.
just blast it and kill the pack before it hurts you enough.
Yeah,
Yeah. So they actually don't end up double pulling any of these, but they do it so quickly with everyone at like 3k DPS that it really saves
it doesn't
time.
matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me go to one of these big packs for you guys. Yeah, these packs are a little bit more hectic on your side.
Yeah, yeah.
Swoop the Squire. And then wait for arcane damage to go out and see where it is. Can you grounding any of this?
No, I don't think we've gotten any results for that.
Yeah.
So we don't use it at all. We just try to pump it.
I mean, that's actually pretty fast. Like you have 2 mages that are just destroying it. So like that was actually pretty nice.
Yeah. So like
To play the underdog class, Rogue and
the
Vanilla,
correct
dude.
classes definitely do damage here. But
Hell yes,
but
Gen
it's the other ones that kind of fall behind.
Yeah, exactly. You just gotta the Rogue and Vanilla and keeping up with the Warriors always felt so good. And then it's when tier 5 when everyone swapped. Looking at you two, everyone was like, fine, let's do it. Roguish also. Drast swapped super early. It was phase 1. Drast was like, I remember being a rogue. Where are they running fire mages? I think it's just fire arcane. I don't know. Can anyone correct me?
Oh, we're running double fire.
Full fire?
Yeah.
Is it better on overall? Is it? I don't.
I'm not too sure. I'm a melee enhance zigzag. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I think probably the reasoning for not running arcane here is that it would take so much support from the raid to do efficiently.
Especially with
and
2.
then we would. Yeah. So it, like
For the
we
speed.
like it's definitely possible, but we would have to.
And actually,
to,
yeah,
to kind of restructure.
They have
raid.
Dragon Breath even, which is like a nice little. I looked like those mobs got CC'd by it, so like that potentially stopping a mob global almost can save people.
Yeah.
It's like that's a lot of AoE
it's
damage.
Definitely nice for some extra control.
Yeah. Plus, also the arcane mages don't have the tier set until after this first run.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jas, he was swap after BWL is getting annoyed. Yeah, the trap room thing. Yeah. And Lottie kicked every rogue from the entire raid.
This was kind of a scuffed build.
One time. Yeah, this is the probably the most scuffed of them. Not as grouped up as it would like.
Yeah. We had some mastermasters running rampant in the raid.
Yeah. Yeah, Kenny, you were able to take a step back as mage because you had faith in everyone. I appreciate that. I like that you have the solo enhanced spot, Stra.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Nice.
I don't think we
juice.
actually have any main enhancers except me in the guild. So I kind of got it by default.
I'll take that, dude. Nice.
Yeah,
Easy.
dude, any day.
Did you get your nether vortexes?
No, I'm engineering and leatherworking, so I'm not going for the hammer. Yeah.
Did you get
I'm gonna...
Rod? Did Rod drop for you guys?
No, it didn't.
Sash.
Yeah, I did. We did have my Biz bracers drop though.
Oh, hell yeah.
which felt nice.
I saw you got the chest too.
Yeah. That's like a minor upgrade because you 100% want
The tier.
yeah,
Yeah.
like the tier 4 set is 5% more haste from flurry, which is just insane.
Oh, that's actually crazy. I didn't even
Yeah.
realize that set bonus was so good. I thought it was just so warlocks or sorry, mage set bonus insane, rogue set bonus insane. Apparently enhanced shaman.
Yeah, it's really good. Like
Yeah.
it scales with everything, right? So it's definitely something I look forward to.
Yeah.
Stra, you're a champ. I just want to say thanks for all the work you do on your YouTube channel. I saw you in here, so whoops.
Thank
For
you.
interrupting. I was trying to find your weak wars. You had the ones from your 10 things you got or whatever. You didn't link them. And then when I looked up the YGO link, it shows your old outdated one.
Yeah, they're all in the Weak Word channel right now. I put a new document with everything in there yesterday. Boom.
Sick.
It has
Thanks,
every
dude.
Weak Word.
Sorry for interrupting.
No worries, brother. Have a
Deuces.
good one.
Hell yeah, bro.
I guess
So-
I could have dragged us into another channel, but
Yeah, it's what like I
that
don't
works.
care.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry
all you.
about that. Yeah.
No.
Glad
all
I
good,
could
all
help
good.
him figure out where those weak words are. Clutch.
Yeah. So we actually get really close because we want to try to get it only to split once, right?
Yeah.
And I
Do you
think
pull it
it's
off?
yeah, with like 1 or 2 seconds spare.
Juice. So that's why you're just pretty much just cleaving down the priests. I mean, like you probably have people
Yeah.
assigned to interrupt also, if they
Yeah,
try to
so-
do anything.
Yeah, so we have assigned interrupts, and we don't focus it at all. We just passively cleave it.
Yeah.
Here I get the thing. And we run it back, but I move it to Tatsu.
Just move it straight to Tetsu. Yeah. Falky moved us. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's like another like any boss that has like a phasing like that, where you can if you can DPS it faster, you can actually skip the phase is always really nice.
Yeah, I think Beef Bar is definitely ahead of us at this point in time, and they do pull a kill task before us as well.
Do you have your timer?
I think
Oh,
we
let's see.
could try to sync the.
Yeah, I don't
the
know
clocks,
if.
I guess.
Oh yeah, 2:58. All right. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna sync the time. All right. All right, guys, we're syncing the time. Give me a sec. All right. So you guys are actually ahead slightly. They're at 2:59, and the boss
Yeah,
isn't dead, and you
gotcha.
guys are right at
Yeah.
when this clock changes. I'll swap it. So here, you guys are gonna boot and invis one more time. One more skip for the boys.
Yeah. You don't actually need the boots here.
Yeah, because it's such a short corridor.
Yeah. So just like a normal invis pot should be enough. But we are waiting for the path to come towards us here.
Yeah, so it's closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if it's walking away and you don't use boots, you are gonna pull the path there.
Yeah. That's it. The last skip of the day. The juicy last skip.
Yeah. And also here,
Move
here's
it back,
where we
but I
have
move it to
two Tetris because people kind of fucked it up.
Yeah, it was both paladins too. Yeah, it's paladins.
Yep.
Xander and Palifax. Petri.
So I think I think you kind of forgot to pause and sync it up. But I think Beef Bar here does two at a time.
No. It's synced. It's synced now. It's synced. I pressed play on theirs. 3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It's almost exactly synced now.
Ah, yeah,
Oh.
okay. Dude, this must have been so much fun for the viewers, actually.
Yeah, that's what I was literally while I'm raiding, I'm hearing about this, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this has to be the most fun. Like the BWL viewer like race would have been super fun, but like it was so much shorter than this whole
Yeah.
race. Like this one would like the whole thing comes down to this. 2 raids
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah, in the same room.
Yeah. Like they're actually quite a bit behind at this point, right?
Yeah.
They're like they just killed Void Reaver or Solarian.
Yeah, so I would assume they definitely do the same skip within this.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing too. So we're gonna watch.
And they
Their
also
side.
timed it really nicely with their pot cooldown.
And they actually skip a trash pack in KT's room.
Yeah. We did not do that. And also, I think they do 2 packs.
They do a
in
double
one
pull,
go.
yeah, which I
Yeah.
don't think your comp would be good for.
No, I don't think so.
They do have
So-
potions off CD, so let's see. Let me make this big screen for the boys. Yep.
Yeah, so they're also waiting for the pats.
Yeah. Any
Stuff just jump a
Petries?
bit.
At this point, they're probably fully hearing. They're like, all right, we are just behind them. We are right here. What are we gonna do? Let's fuck it. Pull both of these
Yeah.
and ignore the pack behind us.
Yeah.
You know? Make sure everyone
I
has
think
health stones. They're crucial here. They do have to summon.
They
some
do have to
people.
do a summon, yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 summons, or maybe 1 now. Yeah, 2 summons. Paladin running off to the left pack by himself, and the other 2 tanks, the warrior and the druid, off to the right. And just ignoring that backpack. I actually hadn't thought of that until this, which is crazy. But like the amount of damage they can just put out once they just start all seeding. Look at this. Just the purple blender for the win.
Yeah, definitely.
This would be such a fun pack because it's enough. It's like enough pulls to not like AOE cap, and it's
So from what I heard, I
a
think
lot of damage. They live forever.
they pulled KT before us.
That's what I heard as well. So we're gonna see.
Yeah.
LMGG was mauling so much at Progress winning. Why? I wasn't able to watch, obviously, Stay Safe, but I feel like that would have been a really fun one to watch and keep things up. All right. Now we go side by side. All right. You guys are about to pull. But your health's
like
starting to suck.
right here, we kind of discuss, can we get food buffs? And the info is no, beef bar already pulled.
Yeah, so I guess I'm probably off by like 20 seconds, but this is that's how close this is.
Yeah,
That's how
this
close
is
this is.
too much,
All right, then I'll give I'll give beef bar there. Now we're side by side. Can I do like a pop out? Picture in picture. Make this big. Haha. Okay. And then mini player. The fuck was that? I just ruined it. I ruined it. 1 sec. Pause.
Yeah, no worries.
Where'd it go? Alright. I'm gonna give you guys there. Alright. This is where we're gonna start. We're just gonna have theater mode. Ignore me. I'm good at YouTube. Alright, now we have side by side. There.
Yeah, there we go.
Specifically near the end of TK? Okay, Kenny. We'll check it. So they did the old strat where they just kill Thaladred straight in the front.
Yeah.
But I guess they don't have like melee to cleave the two anyways, right?
Yeah,
like,
true.
So that doesn't really mean much to them.
Yeah. So we definitely wanted away from the melee for the later phase.
Yeah. It's so close. I might have... I'm not sure if I have these exactly timed, but let's just let's assume that they are. So like, because they pulled it slightly before you, so it's probably like they're slightly ahead right here. And from what I hear or heard, you caught up on Phoenix phase. A little bit of RNG might have happened. Threat drops are pretty tight.
Yeah, I also heard that they got a threat swap, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can make this. No, I can't make it bigger, guys. Sorry, this is my best way of doing two side by side. Yeah, that's what I got. You guys don't move Astromancer at all, too.
No, we nuke it in place.
Yeah, we do the same thing. Just literally.
Yeah, I think as long as you're confident that you can get all the advisors down before KT goes active, there's no reason to move it, right?
Yeah. And honestly, I think in any of these like faster kills, like you have time after the advisors even.
Yeah.
You got the toy. Oh no, that's on Beef Bar. That's on Beef Bar. Oh, you both have it.
Yep.
Wow, and you both just scroll over it.
I think we both go like, oh fuck this shit.
Dude, you're like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh. See, right now, this is like you guys are catching up. Like your DPS was higher on single target.
Yeah.
Like you guys were way behind at the beginning, and now you're catching up.
Yeah, definitely.
Hunters for the win. I guess they have advantage on the weapons though with the seed.
Yeah, they should have.
Yeah.
They should look at the locks pumping.
Yeah. Yeah, Warlock's just going off. Bam, bam, bam. But it doesn't matter because this phase is static, right? So
Yeah,
like, it means
it's a
nothing.
timer.
Look, they have a whole minute they're gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
Tetsu said he didn't like their setup. He didn't like progresses or beef bars. And of course, everyone has time to like oil up their new weapons.
Yeah, apply stones and whatnot.
With Beef Bar doing so well with this purple blender, it means hopefully it doesn't. But like, if I end up having to go back to Warlock,
yeah, just got your second hunter.
yeah, dude. Yeah. Don't make me do it. They have definitely have less single target. Like here, let's just say they're ahead by like 6 seconds. This is where the real difference is going to be made. And yeah, your way of playing with the skips is way
and also
better to do that.
On the last phase.
Thanks,
I
Luffy.
think I'll have to see, but maybe they because we just full nuked the boss. We didn't care about the
ads.
The ads. Yeah. And we got like the timing of the eggs like in the transition for the last phase. It was perfect. We killed all the eggs, and it was it very neatly lined up for us.
Beef Bar hunters not sending their pets in and also letting their pets die. Ooh, not a good look. That's why they're a Warlock guild. Just backseat gaming 101.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, fancy, dude. The dagger. It's usually the arms doing the dagger, right?
Yeah,
So
isn't the dagger super grief on enhance? Because it's only procs
yeah, like,
off of something, right?
like the
Sword
big
strike?
thing is like the weapon
know.
syncing, right?
Yeah.
And usually, like, I swear to God, in PTR the arms warrior would always keep up the debuff on the boss, and so I didn't now on live, and everyone is shouting at me to to apply the dagger buff. And I mean, I should have right.
You should have at least picked it up, probably, to be safe.
Yeah, I should have picked up what I assume was the snack, because I'm pretty sure the arms warrior usually always have done that, and I usually just equip it like whenever there's an MC, and especially
Is
on
he on
like
stream doing
on a
it?
tank. I try to help out.
Yeah, but here, I think this is... Well, soon is where you guys really catch up, right? Next phase is static also. You just pulled up your GM response and shows my actual name. Yeah, so they're still, like, because of the timing, they're obviously, like, slightly ahead here. Because they pulled right before you.
Yeah.
I'll dox myself. I'll show the GM response so everyone can see after. They actually don't have all of the advisors dead by the time the boss pulled.
Yeah.
And that's where you're already ahead on boss. Look at that.
Like the advisors into boss, that's where we pull like gain the 1 minute.
Yeah.
And of course with the single target DPS right now.
Yeah. I mean, the one thing that's nice for them, I guess, is that their tank can tank the eggs and they can run through, but they are killing eggs. They are killing eggs.
Yeah.
So that's definitely going to cost some time too.
Yep.
Because you can just kill them during transition.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn. So now look at boss, guys. 90% on one side and like 72 on the other. When progress was behind. Although the big Warlock Shadow Bolt crits, like 10k crits, easy.
Yeah.
Those are kind of juice.
Yeah. That must feel good.
Yeah. But that's it. That and Seed.
Yeah.
But when you're not critting, you're like, this sucks. This sucks. Yeah, they're killing all of the eggs. It's actually, they even let that one respawn, but they swapped DPS. That lost them a lot. It's crazy because they went with like the double pull in this room, but then they do have relatively more like TBC focused strats, which makes sense because they are a lot of private server TBC players.
Yeah. And now like in the transition for us, like we get all the eggs.
Yeah, so right now you're just burning the phoenixes and clearing the eggs, because this is another time to do nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So there's nothing else for us to do right here. So why not just try to nuke the ads to make it smoother, right?
Yeah.
We don't actually care about it, but why not?
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing else to do here.
It's cleaner. Yeah.
And then just make sure you're ready for when boss spawns. Perfect. Like hunters could finish it. Yeah. Juice. And now you're ahead. Now you're like solidly ahead. They have 25 seconds till next phase to do nothing, right?
Yeah,
so look at that. That's it. That was
right. Yeah. And that's the time we spent to kill eggs.
Yeah. They decided to lose it.
Yeah, that's actually
that was crazy.
Like a bad call, a bad decision.
Yeah. I had no idea it was this would be so this had to be so fun for everyone watching. Like this had to be so fun. And like people watching on Beefbar stream had to be like, "No! Why?
Yeah.
Why are you killing the eggs?"
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Dude, that must actually feel really bad for them to drop the ball there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And at least, I mean, they have pretty good, like, being up in the air as a warlock feels pretty nice. It doesn't actually grief you at all, really.
Yeah. Dude, I just dive to the floor and then press space like once.
Yeah, exactly.
And a lot of the time I'm like below the orbs, so I don't even get hit. I did get hit 3 times here though, but it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. I think the funniest part was the fact that we had no clue it was that close until we actually pulled KT. You guys thought you were just like,
I can
we're
tell
gonna destroy
everyone is
everyone.
really focusing right now.
Yeah, you're like, especially knowing that they've pulled already. Like you're just like,
Yeah,
we need to kill this fast. We need to kill this fast.
yeah. We just try to do our best and focus up.
And boom, they're at like 25% as you guys are bringing the boss down, all because of that. Actually, your single target
Yeah.
DPS took over. The skips, it's crazy. Like really, like the difference in trash damage is genuinely insane.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Here, let's look at this. Look, Beef Bar, 52 million trash damage. Progress, 43 million damage in trash. Calamity and anyone who full cleared, like dads,
The dad route.
90 million.
Yeah.
Over twice the damage to trash.
Yeah. That's a lot, dude.
Yeah,
That's the difference maker right there.
that's a massively the difference maker. But yeah, there we have it. Yo, huge grats, man.
Thank you.
That was such a fun race, and for it to come down to literally a minute for a race that's over an hour. Nothing's been this close since BWL, which was Progress like same second as Apes, I think.
Yeah.
So Progress is like, I think there's no other guild that performs as well on Race to World First ever.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty evident by the logs, right?
Oh, it was Calamity.
Okay.
It was Calamity. Yeah, Calamity. There we go. Yeah. So,
But yeah, we definitely have a good environment, and everyone is willing to put in the work. So a big shout out to everyone and the gang, and definitely the leaders in the guild. They yeah, like we've spent a lot of time on PTR, but they have also spent probably like a insane amount of time just setting everything up and testing stuff and like figuring out all the skips with like 3 people PTRing for like a full day and all that stuff.
yeah, I'm sure they had like especially with like the hunter skips, like Gnome Boy was probably like, I could probably pull this. I could do that.
Yeah.
It's like, you think it's possible? Yeah, I could probably figure it out. And then boom, fucking save so much time. You literally pull like half of the like you literally skip like half of the dungeons. Actually.
Definitely, and probably more even.
Yeah. Huge grats, man. Huge grats. Thank you for being here for this breakdown. One more time, I want to shout out to Stra for being here. I will link your YouTube and this video and your YouTube channel. So everyone watching, please go and subscribe.